Looks like it's another box hunt for pennies and cents. One of the two. They're both the same thing. What the heck? Anyway, are you ready for it? Am I ready for it? Is the world ready for it? Doesn't matter whether we're ready for it, it's gonna happen. Hey, it's Silver Chupacabra here with the Batman. Hi, I'm Batman. Anyway, Chupa's a bit of a dork too, but hey, what the heck? We're here for another penny cent hunt. Getting raring to go. Gotta get some finds. Gotta get some of these holes filled. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at these holes. This is the earlier catalog of Lincoln pennies from 1909 to 1940. Lots of spaces. If it went back a year ago, probably would have even more spaces. We did not fill a space the last time, but we did update this 34 Philadelphia, which, despite its great camouflage, is actually in very good detail. It's a very nice coin. And it's probably clean. But anyway, the 1941, which I think I'm just wrapping up into this, the 1941 and 1974 book, is still in the same pattern. We keep on doing some updating. A couple of hunts ago, we do some updating from time to time. At least we're getting a lot of shinies getting up there, but still looking for those four. And that's all we have left here for the four. That 50S and that 42S. Anyway, I think we can fill them out, and hopefully we can find something today that's going to fill them out. That hopefully contains hole fillers. He is hoping that we're going to fill these holes with this. Let's go ahead and look at the top enders for this. Okay, here are the top enders for this box, and what a motley crew it is. There's some definitely ugly ones here. Nothing really different from anything that we usually see. There are no Wheatbeck reverses facing up saying, "Hi, how do you do?" There's some copper there, but I would say most of these are zincoids. It's 1991 right there, so it's definitely zinc. And I'm not really worried about copper. I don't keep this stuff anyway. You know, as we usually say, it's going to be what's in the rolls themselves. Well, that's not going to be anything. And that's not going to be anything, so there better be something inside it. Darn it. Okay, roll one, still on it. And we actually already have our first Wheatie find. When I did open up this roll, the rims, there were a lot of dark brown rims, so it's like, usually that's a pretty good sign. Doesn't mean you're going to get a Wheatie, but at least you're going to get something that's got age to it, and here they are. So we do have a Wheatie right here. What is that? 8 in. That one wants to come with it for some reason. It's got a little bit of a shine to it, but that doesn't mean it was clean. Just, I don't know, gunky. 40s, 50s, most likely. Oh, wow. And that dog that got to one of my nickels early on got to this. This is going to be the worst looking obverse Wheatie of all time. 1953 Denver. looking pretty there. It's not very nice to treat a weedy like that, especially when you got this front, or this back here, the reverse. It's a pretty decent condition. It's got a little, I don't know, Coke, something weird on there. Anyway, well, it's a good start. Like to have something with a little more prettiness on the Everest, but we'll go with that. Arrow 4 of this penny cent box hunt. And this one snuck up on me. I did not see this initially, and it was on the reverse when I laid out the roll. And that's pretty good detail. Oh, and by the way, before I forget about it, man, these a lot of scuzzy coins. Meaning they're very dirty. Once in a while you get these where it's just, oh man, where have these pennies been, for gosh sakes? Anyway, pretty good detail throughout. I'm thinking 50s, but, you know, I'm hoping for something old. 1957, Denver, with some junk. Not sure if that's from me or from the coins themselves. Wipe my fingers off here. 1957, Denver. That is the second Wheatie of this box so far. Okay, so I just got done with roll 17. And it's really slowed down a bit. We got a couple of Wheaties real quick when we still have just those two Wheaties. But anyway, I had a few coins out here to look for varieties and whatnot. You know, like I said, I've already seen things and whatnot. Here is a 2000, and this is the last date that you look for wide AMs. And of course, it's Philadelphia. Interesting beer type there. This one's in pretty good condition, by the way. Maybe some surface scratches there, but that's about it. Definitely red all day. And check that out. Had a couple of 1998 wide AMs come out in the, well, two of the last three box hunts. And here we are with another wide AM. Man, it's just coming in droves. Missing the 1999. I've never seen one of those, so I wouldn't know what that even looks like. Very cool. Let's scope it. Okay, here it is up on the scope. And as we have mentioned before, you know, most of the time that A is going to be smack dab right on the M, or maybe just a little bit of a space. But as you can see, there's a big gap there. And that gap should be matching that gap and that gap between the E and the R. And that's how you know you have a wide AM. Wow. And this is in pretty darn good shape. I'm saying this is MS. That's nasty. I might clean this with warm water, and this actually might be a grater. I don't know. I'm not big in grading coins that are going to be way less than what the slab's going to cost. But to have a collection of the wide AMs is actually pretty cool. So anyway, nice find. Okay, on to roll 31. We have been waiting and waiting for something to show up in this box, or from this box. However you want to put that. And I think we've got something. Well, I know we've got something, actually. Right there. And not only that, that thing actually looks like it's got a little bit of wear to it. Meaning we might have something that's got a little bit of elderly to it. Oh, yeah. Definitely. The wheat stalks... There's detail there, but there's definite wear there. I would expect this to at least be 40s, if not maybe a little bit older. We will find out. Got some definite wear on the cheekbone there and some of the other high relief parts. Yeah, 19. We already knew that was happening. 19. Oop, it is in the 30s. It's going to be Philadelphia, too. And it won't be 34. We know that, too. That 3 is too compact to be a 34. 36. Nice. I don't know if we have a 36 in the collection book or not, but we'll find out a little bit later. Very nice. Very shiny. Very cool. Here we are on roll 36. And I was wondering if we were going to get one of these today. Finally got a Canadian. Archer. She's a shiny Canadian. She's 12-sided. Which usually means late 80s or early 90s. 1989 it will be. It might be an upgrader. I don't have a whole lot of shinies. At least I don't remember. And of course I did the wrong flip on it. It was in pretty nice, darn nice condition, so we like that. Still have a bit to look for. Okay, we are on roll 42. The reason why I laugh, because it's just not a whole lot in this one. We're going to get something here. I'm not sure what to think of it quite yet. I believe that's a wheatback. And the thing is, it's not like I'm going to say, whoop, there's a lot of water there. I would say that's a lot of road rash there. I'm not sure if it's where or somebody drug this behind a car for about 1,000 miles. This could be 1958 very easily. It's going to be interesting to see what the Avarice is. Or what it looks like, I should say. Wow, it doesn't look really any different. Well, hopefully we can read the date. Well, we can. It's got a mint mark too, by the way. It is in the 50s. I hope this is 58. Oh, it's another 53D. Check it out, folks. Look at that. Twins. Oh. Okay, same roll as the beauty we just found. That beautiful wheatback. Okay, you've got another Canadian. Very shiny, by the way. Looks like it's from 2000. Oh, man. It's actually somewhat newer. 2010. I love it. I don't think I've gotten one this old before. Or this young before. Very cool. Okay, well, that's the end of the hunt. A very, very sparse hunt. You can see the finds right here. That's pretty darn sparse. What I would say about this box is that I definitely had a lot of varieties to look for. Every roll, about 5 or 6 would pop up that I was able to actually, scope it and check out things. Did find one variety too, so that's pretty cool. Two really good finds in this sparse box. But let's go ahead and look at the Wheaties. Yep, ladies and gents, these are the ugliest 1953Ds ever made. I don't know. It's up to you whether, if you want to choose which one is probably the homeliest of either one. And a 57 Denver. So, all 50s there. Did find a couple of Canadians late. I don't think we'd found these until maybe the last 15 rolls. 1989 and then a 2010, which pretty good condition. Well, I mean, it is only 14 years old. That's probably the youngest one I've ever found. I might have one. We'll be checking anyway. And then the two big finds for this was definitely the 1936. I found that late too. Pretty worn on the back ears on that. And then for the second time, I think 3 hunts, found another 98. White AM. Oh, excuse me, 2000. White AM. Anyway, we have found 298s. I was just thinking something else. So anyway, still looking for that 1999, by the way. Anyway, this won't take too long to look at varieties, so we'll be wrapping up pretty quick here. Hey, back in a flash. Since there really wasn't much to look at in the first place, now let's go ahead and go to the collection book, and we're only going to look at one of them. The 1936 Wheatie that was found, there's actually one in the primary and one in the secondary, and it does not beat out either one. So, not usable, but still nice find. The only thing that's going to happen here, and this is the youngest one I found. The 2006 one up here was the youngest before that, and here we are. And it is not the steel. I did take a magnet to it, and it's not happening. Anyway, very cool find there. And that was it, folks. Interesting. Like I said, it was very interesting box hunt, and it was very sparse. And it's kind of two in a row now. Hopefully, the next one will be less sparse. That's the way it is. Nickel box up next. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend, whenever you see this. Cheers to all.